But we will get into the predictions, Matt, because just we have so much to get through. If there's any more in the games you want to say, obviously feel free to say it here. But I'll just look at the where we stand at the moment in terms of our predictions. Obviously, it was a football weekend last week. You stretched your lead out to 5 points. Both wins, Ula, Newcastle, Casey's in Group 1. You win for Monaghan, I win for Ballysteen, and we both win for 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐃𝐈�𝐓𝐿𝐴. Who were beaten by na Piarsaigh, and obviously the Badlanders and Adair game was postponed. So you're sitting comfortably there at the moment as we get into our hurling predictions. And we'll start with that game we were just on about there a minute ago, Matt, and that's the one of Ballybrown and South Liberties. I think we'll both go with Ballybrown. I'm going to say Ballybrown +8. Just they're a really good team, and I think Liberties aren't growing great at the moment. So that's where my thinking is at for that game.
I'm going 6
for Ballybrown.
Yes.
Yeah, and you laid out your reasons why there a minute ago. Then Monaghan versus Carricksplan, which I think is a very, very interesting matchup, and I was kind of going over and back between the teams, and we're due a draw in one of these games. So I'm going to go for a draw in that one. I can see you smiling there because I'm unless you want to say you have a draw and maybe try and convince me either way. What are you thinking?
Had a draw, Jack. Carricksplan have had a draw.
Yeah. So
are you thinking they're going to become the draw specialists? Because one year in particular, Marubor, I think, drew 4 of their 5 games. They were the real draw specialists. No, I'm going for Carricksplan by 2 because I think their need is greater.
Yeah. But I know neither.
They have that little extra bit of experience now. All right, Monaghan went down, came back up with a lot of players that that they went down with, so they would have the experience. Plus, they have the momentum of a win behind them. But this is round 3, and it's a question of need, and I think that I think Carricksplan's need is the greater in this one, and I think they might win by about 2 points.
Yeah, I suppose the only thing is
Donny Ryan, who we had on here a couple of weeks ago, he will twist my neck because he always says to me, "Don't dare predict the Carricksplan because you're always wrong."
Well, that's exactly what we're doing. I'm going for a draw, so both teams will be happy with me. And then the other game, Matt, is that kind of standout tie, Mungret St. Paul's versus Adair. So I'll let you take that one away.
I'm going for Adair by 2, Jack.
I
think there's something about him. I think they're a composed, competent side, and that's irrespective of whether Declan Hannon is on or not. Now, I go for Adair. I think there's something about him. There's a determination, I think, to get back anyway to where they were, and I think they'll take another step, Jack. I'm taking them by 2.
I'm going to go with Mungret St. Paul's in this one. I just think they have a statement victory in them. I think Adair's style of play will suit them as well. It'll be an open enough game. They obviously beat KP last year and South Liberties, the 2 teams that went up. So I just sided with Mungret St. Paul's. I was very impressed with Adair, what I saw of him that day in the stream, but just going to go with Mungret St. Paul's in this one. Going into Group 1 then, Matt.
By how much, Jack? By how much?
2, the opposite of you. In Group 1 then, the 3 games, they're all live on Limerick SHC TV, so that link will be in the description there if anyone wants to check out those games. Thursday, Patrickswell versus Ahan, Matt. I'll start off here.
And go Patrickswell by 3. Okay. Patrickswell by 3.
Patrickswell +3. I have a 2, just Patrickswell, just to shade it. But I think it'll be a very, very interesting matchup this Thursday at 6:45. Then on Friday, Kilmallock versus Kildare-Pallaskenry. I'll start this here, Matt. I think Kilmallock will be as comfortable as they were against Ahan. That was a 7-point win, so I'll go 7 again for Kilmallock. You're going?
Kilmallock 6.
Kilmallock +6. And then, I suppose, a repeat of the 2020 county final, arguably the matchup of the round on Saturday in Bruff. Na Piarsaigh versus Doon, Matt.
I'm going to Piercing Jack by 2.
Na Piarsaigh by 2. I'm going to go Na Piarsaigh by 4 in that one. So both going with the Well, both going with Nap, both going with Kilmallock. Both have Ballybrown. Then you have Adair versus Mungret. I have Mungret. You have Gary Spillane against Monaleen. I'm going to go for a draw. I've been calling a draw every week, so eventually it's gonna have to come to that.
It's going to happen, Jack, but it may not happen on the one that you've called, you see.